Hello everybody, Dokkan here, welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So I kind of wanted to bring this topic here because of course there have been a lot of people maybe have done videos on this, but let's go ahead and give it a shot. Let's go ahead and talk about this in particular, which is the pity system that's going on right now. So if you guys don't know, well, I feel like you guys might have known because there has been there's been a lot of content going on, right? So on your summons, you might have gotten a different type of coin on, your summons, right? Which is very special one. So we got this new coin, which is the Dokkan Festival coin Worldwide Celebration. I would like to say like it's the Worldwide Celebration edition, right? So this little coin right here is pretty interesting because it really kicks up a notch and provides us with pity to the point that we can be able to get the newest shiny character in the game. Now, I'm not saying don't trade them in just yet, depending on how your summons went and things like that. Don't trade them in. You could possibly be able to use not possibly, you can use these on the next banners that are going to be releasing for part 2, right? And maybe possibly a part 3, because we have 3 movies being celebrated during this whole celebration, and I don't know how they're gonna do it. So we'll see. But we have these acquisitions here, so you can be able to exchange these depending on how many summons you've done for the Carnival Carnival Worldwide Celebration coins, or even normal coins in particular. Now, your boy has not been very lucky on the summons, so he would have to depend on doing even more summons or getting lucky and saving the remainder of the coins for the part 2 characters, which would be the best outcome in the best scenario. Now let's go ahead and talk about these coins, right? Apparently people are mad. People are kind of mad that we are getting these new coin systems. So if we go ahead and flip over to here, sorry about that, I thought I have everything ready, but here we go. So let me take away my Elgato real quick and we'll just go ahead and talk about this, right? So for every summon that you do, you're able to obtain these worldwide coins. And here's the thing, I feel like it's the beauty of this. You can be able to exchange 500 Dokkan Festival coins for the Worldwide Download Celebration for the trio, right? Once only. If we look at it from this perspective, a lot of people are angry just because of the fact that maybe it's too high. Like, oh, maybe 500 coins is just too steep for a lot of people to invest. And I understand that. I would toss my little opinion in the hat saying it's too high, I feel, of a price to get. But if we think about it in this perspective, you're technically not going 2,500 Dragon Stones in order for you to get this character unless you're a new player. So people might have all these, like, people might be veterans of the game. They might have summoned for these characters, have these units rainbowed out already to the point that maybe you don't need the you maybe don't need some of these characters, and you have them rainbowed, and you just go ahead on your merry way, just be able to obtain your coins, exchange some of these characters for the coins that you want to trade in. It's the same system as the LR, the yellow coin LR system, right? Where we could trade in 200 instead of 500. That is the big difference that a lot of people were like kind of upset. They would have preferred it to be 200 instead of 500. I feel like that would have been a much pleasant pity But these are, since these are like this is the first time that they do this, right? Where we have like premium Dokkan Festival characters, getting a chance to be obtained with a pity is not bad. So that is a discussion that we were having on the previous stream, where getting these characters with the pity is not a bad idea. However, it could take away from an opportunity to take another character with the pity, or using all those coins for something else, right? So for example, if the 288 coins that I have here, right, if I would have pulled this guy, I mean, this could still happen, right? Where I'm able to just pull this character prior to getting my hands on too many of these like coins, and let's say I get them, I don't need to use the amount of coins that I have for the pity. I don't need to use it. I can save it for whoever's next. So it kind of saves me time, and I guess stones and money. It doesn't save time. I don't know why I'm talking about time. It saves you stones and money in order for you to, like, oh, we got the part 2 banners. I'm gonna summon on one specific one that I really, really like, and the other one I can just collect all the coins that I need to exchange them for the pity, and be able to collect that character on the pity, so I don't have to use those dragon stones that I would have focused on getting with this pity system, and just save the dragon stones that I need and just exchange them with the coins. So I feel like people are possibly like overreacting a little bit. I will say though, it is quite expensive. However, it's the little however, we have this little other game called Dragon Ball Legends. Now, what happens on Legends whenever you do your summon? So a little bit after the 2nd year anniversary, we had banners like this. Let me go ahead and show you. So if we go over here, for those people who like to play Dragon Ball Legends, here I am doing some talks about Dragon Ball Legends. So here we go. So Omega Shenron is out. Let's just talk about that. Omega Shenron is the newly released character. Actually, I don't think this has been updated. The recently released character is Goat Garlic Jr. Where's his banner at? Anyway, it's the same principle, right? So this is what they get, right? So each summon that these guys do, they're able to get these coins. All of these summon coins, they're able to get it. And by doing that, by obtaining these, you can be able to just go into the shop, which I don't think there is any shops in here. Do we have any shop? No. But let's just say you went to the summons, you summoned, you got trash, you got shafted, destroyed. Oh my goodness, I won't be able to get the new character. On Legends, it takes about 50 of these for you to get at least 600 C power of the new unit. So that would mean doing this constantly. First of all, this is the discounted step. So basically, once you go through these steps, like, oh, you want to go back, it'll start you from here, and that'll be the next steps, right? So after this, you will get your 5 coins, but then you will do the rounds of summons, and you will have 4 coins to obtain each step up that you do, or step up rotation. So it'll take you, I don't know, however many crystals. Let me go ahead and calculate it. Okay, I'm gonna round it up because you're basically getting another coin. You're basically, if you're doing your summons, you will get an extra coin, so you will have 5. But if you're doing your rounds, it'll take you at least 12 rounds of summons for you to get at least 50 of these coins, meaning that it will take you at least around 41,600 chrono crystals for you to be able to get the main feature character. On Dokkan, if you don't have any of these units that you can trade in for coins, or any of the older characters in here from this pool of summons that you can trade in for coins, it'll take you 2,500 dragon stones to get. So they kind of made it so this system is similar to Legends, where if you're able to get the 50 coins, you can be able to exchange those coins for 600 C power of the new character. And I don't feel like it's too, yeah, I mean, I could say that it's too high, but it's sort of an equivalent to what they do, right? So for example, if you go into the game, oh, never mind, it just kind of crashed a little bit, but if you go into the game, for you to be able to get a Dokkan Festival LR or Carnival LR, you need 500 coins. So it's, I want to say that it's the same? I do want to say that it's the same thing, right? So if you do want to get a character, it takes about 500 coins for you to be able to obtain said character. So let's say, for example, you want to get one of these, 500 coins. I'll get one of these, 500 coins, and so on and so forth. So they made it so the character who, you know, is the premium Dokkan Festival character, it does take that amount of coins for you to get. Would I say that it's a little bit fair? For global players, I would say we're in a bit of a rock and a hard place, because we had a brutal span of banners dropping back to back to back to back to back. We had at least 8 to 9 banners. Most like 8 of them were LR banners in the span of 2 months. So I would say yes, it is kind of tough that we had this sort of circumstance, because Global is just in a weird schedule. We are synced now. Global and JP are going to be sharing the operation schedules together. So that means that the next banner that we have is going to be something that I will bring up next. It's going to be a topic of whether you should summon or not, because global players, you have been told that Beast is one of the best units in the game, so you should summon for Beast. So if we go over here, if we go to the summons, and you were told summon on this banner, you have to summon on this banner because this guy is one of the best units in the game. You don't need to summon on this banner because he's not that great, although I love the Gammas. I love you guys so much. You were told to not summon on this banner, let's say not summon on this banner, or don't summon on this banner because it'll cost you like a big shaft. Don't summon on this banner because it's pretty bad. But you know, people are enticed to, they're kind of enticed to summon, right? So what my next advice would be for free-to-play players is to continue to summon on anniversary and worldwide celebration character banners. Granted, we had UI Goku. UI Goku is a Tanabata character that for global came a lot earlier. We still don't have Tanabata, like the secondary character, which is Jiren, yet. It could be very scary, but he could be implemented in between the celebrations that we have right now, which is of course Broly and the Super Saiyan trio. So I'm not one to say summon on them, because yes, you should summon on everything, but that is another thing. Like now we're gonna be in this weird schedule where global is going to toss out the same banners as JP does, and we're gonna be able to get more banners than JP normally gets, because they are trying to push the units that we have missing over on global before the end of the year. So we will have all those units like Jiren, the Peppy Gal's banner characters like the Coquette and Mai, Roshi and Bulma. Those characters, we need to have them in the game right before the end of the year. So I'm assuming this next banner that's coming for global is going to be Roshi, but we're also going to share it with another banner that is going to be on coming for JP. JP usually gets the next unit on October 4th, same as global, immediately after the worldwide download celebration finishes up. So we are getting Jiren, we're getting Roshi, we're getting the Peppy Gal's characters. All could be bunched up at the same time, just like they did with Topo, just like they did with Cell Max, just like they did with the anniversary characters. It's gonna be a cluster FUCK, but all I can entice people is think now with your stones. If you think this pity system is bad, that's okay. But I've been hearing through the grapevine that people don't like this pity just for the fact that it's just not good. Oh, it's pretty bad. Oh, this entices people to purchase stones and be able to do their summons. I agree with you. Because this is a new system. We've never had this before. Where we could be able to get the Dokkan Festival character, the new shiny unit with the pity system. So it's pretty interesting that we have this. Would I say that it's something that you guys should push for? I mean, depends on how your luck is going, right? Because my luck has been pretty bad. So what I'm gonna have to do is that I'm gonna continue summoning and see if I can get them before I hit the pity, because it would be very, very beneficial for me, since I already pulled Broly. It would be beneficial for me to just go ahead and just use these pity coins on the next, on the other banners that come out, and just focus on one banner, which would be amazing. But we will have to check and see. It does take you about at least 2,500 if you don't have any character in this game. If like you're starting new, if you feel like re-rolling and things like that, and getting some of these characters, I feel like it's a bad idea if you re-roll. So it's not a good thing. So if you don't have any of these characters, it will take you 2,500 stones, which for global it does take a lot. Especially since we're coming into the celebration with literally no stones if you did summon on everything. So I would say take it with a grain of salt. I feel like this is a very good system, at least for me. Here's the why. The chance for you to be able to get the main character on its own celebration, we've never had it. They just started bringing these up with the yellow coin format system. They changed that, so now they were able to just say, oh, we're going to be able to give you the character with a specific pity system. And that pity system was for, let's say, what was the first unit? Was it Bribrian? No. It was, I will have to go back in the banners real quick. Let's go ahead and switch up here so you guys can be able to look this with me. It wasn't Omega. Was it last year we started having the pity system? Yeah, this Goku. So this Goku was the first character, and you can be able to exchange 200 of these coins for him, for the main character. So this barely new, and they can be able to do some good fixes on this. But you know, maybe you guys can express your discontent and be like, oh my god, it's a little bit too steep. 500, especially for global players, since they have been bombarded with banners and things like that. This is one of the things that I mentioned, that from the range of October, from the range of July all the way to October, their stock is just gonna go up. Like, their earnings is just gonna go up because they have been getting so much money from people who have been spending in the game, because they have been getting banner after banner after banner after banner after banner. It's just crazy. So but I feel like it's good. Again, it's the same principle as you trying to get another character from the coin. So if you would change, like if you would exchange a character with these coins, like the normal dragon, like the normal Dokkan Festival coins, If you go over here, it's the same principle. You will have to get 500 coins. So if you're starting new, you will have to get 500 coins in order for you to be able to get the character that you want. However, they gave us a little treat in saying that, yeah, they're gonna give us the opportunity to get the main unit, the newest shiny character during this celebration, which is, I feel like it's crazy. That's one. And maybe next in the future, we could have these celebrations, maybe on the anniversary, we could have that. So new summon system could be very good. So those are my thoughts and opinions on it. Let me know down in the comments below. I don't feel like I was very argumentative with this. My argument would be just, hey, if you don't like the new summon system and things like that, just try to depend on thinking with your stones. It's the same principle as thinking with your wallet. If you don't like this, don't make the purchases on the sales and things like that. Just summon with the stones that they give you. Try to use the stones that the game provides you and things like that, because it's going to be a pretty steep amount of dragon stones that you need in order for you to be able to get these units with the pity coins. However, if you've been like me, a player that has been playing for a while, let's say 3-4 years, and have most of these units rainbowed, then you will be like, every time you summon, you would exchange the character for the coins. So you just exchange every single character that you get. Have I exchanged characters for the I think the carnival ones as well. I've been able to. Oh well, I can exchange this character right now, trade it in, and then the quality that I receive here, I can just exchange it for the other ones, right? So, but yeah, it is pretty steep, but it's better than nothing. That's what I say. It's better than not having this addition, because now I can think, well, at least I have hope. I have hope that I can be able to get the Super Saiyan trio with the pity coins. So I feel like it's a good thing that they gave us this. But again, you guys let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Is this a good idea? I feel like it is. It's a good alternative from having absolutely nothing. So you let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of this decision here. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you guys all hopefully in the next video. Bye bye.